Hello viewers, welcome to your favorite program, Lumiere the J. If you're joining us for the very first time, I'd like to say welcome. This program showcases the lives of individuals across the world who have made up their minds to succeed deliberately. Too often we see people who give their environment as the reasons why they're not making progress in life. And as long as you give your environment as a reason, then you put the responsibility for moving forward to external forces. But there are people across the world who decided that they need to succeed, regardless of the environment in which they find themselves. And you find out these people always rise to the top, regardless of the environment in which they operate. Whether it is in Africa, or it's in the US, or it's in America, or it's in Europe, or Asia, or Australia, they always rise to the top. So it's our joy to always bring to you the lives of these people. Today we'll be looking at a very wonderful topic called personal branding. How you look is very important because often the way you dress is the way you'll be addressed. And I've brought today a very wonderful guy who's a fashion artist or designer. His fashion outfit is called Outspok'n. But he'll be talking about himself in a bit from now, and you'll get to hear about it. Good stuff. You're looking good.
Thank you. We try.
You don't have a choice, do you?
no, of course not. Like you said, you dress the way you want to be addressed. I think for people like me that make clothes, you never pass up an opportunity to always showcase your works. And then I also want to tell people that you don't really have to have any special occasions before you can look good, and especially be comfortable in what you wear. So this for me is how you would see me when on the road. Yes.
Adesola is a Nigerian, and I'm sure you proudly represent. So where's the cap from?
Yes, this cap is called Fila. It's from the southwestern part of Nigeria. It's hand woven, made by craftsmen in Ijesha. That's the local. That's a town in Ogun State. Ogun State is also in the southwestern part of Nigeria. It takes about 10 days
to make this.
To make this, yes.
Wow.
And it gives you that royal look. Yes.
So let's move down to the pinstripe.
Well, yes, this is a blue pinstripe kaftan. I have my I have my cufflinks. It's really long.
Yeah.
So I just basically incorporated a bit of what you call the jalabia from the northern part of Nigeria, and then also I just try to add a contemporary look to it, and you have this simple look.
Pinstripe is usually associated with suits. And
suits, yes. So we as designers have found a way to incorporate such fabrics and use them as tunics and use them for native outfits, because you don't want to wear a suit all the time. But a pinstripe has that very, I don't use the word official, but it has that very corporate look. So we found a way to incorporate it into our tunics and still have that very regal look.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I did. I might as well say that I'm also wearing my signature my signature top. For those who know me quite well, TAD is my brand. TAD. So anything I do, I have a TAD version of it. Yeah. So TAD is nothing other than Tunde Adebola, and I've had this for a while now. And so, but I agree with you that dressing good is important. Is key. Yeah.
It is.
Good stuff. So let's get to know about you. What's your story?
My elder brother makes clothes. Adesola Balogun. He runs a fashion outfit in Abuja. I sat down, I had a notepad and a pen, and I just asked God. I said, "Please show me what to do. Show me what to do." And then he just directed me to my elder. That was after writing a whole lot of options of what I needed to do. And it said, "What you need is right in your hand. Talk to your elder brother." So I talked to my elder brother and I said, "You know what? I want to start selling your shirts." But because his shirts were really on the high side, what I will do for you is for the next 6 months, I will give you my tailors, I will give you my contacts, I'll give you pretty much my whole structure.
Okay.
Pending when you find your feet in the business, so you can now use that to sell to your friends.
I see.
And that was basically how the business started. To be honest, I didn't think I would be doing it now. It was basically just a survival thing.
Yeah.
I told myself, okay, after when I'm done in school, I'll get a job, which I did. But then it's always, I found out that the people I made clothes for went to work and would always demand that I made clothes for them. So we kind of grew geometrically based on demand, and then their bosses will call for me to make clothes for them and all that. And then I worked in a real estate firm for about 7 years and 5 months, and then it got to a point where even my boss told me, Oga, this business that you're doing, I think is beginning to clash with your everyday business. So I would advise that you or the other two things will happen. I would either force you to resign or I'll sack you. So the ball is in your court. But it was my passion. I could, after work, I'll go to the market, I'll be my tailors till 10, 11 p.m. And he just told me that, see, what I'm going to need to bless you, you're already doing it. So,
well, the point I'd like to bring out from what you said is that, and I say this a lot, when it comes to masters of your destiny, you live by conviction, not by consensus. Now, so you say you ask some people to say it was fine, you ask some people to say, who cares? Here you are today. Yes, many of them probably have dreams of their own, but because they're too afraid to take the step, they remain where they are.
Immediately I resigned, I hit the ground running. We leveraged on social media because I really couldn't do a lot on social media because it was more of you didn't you didn't want the boss at the office to know what you were doing. So immediately that happened, I was as free as a bird. So on all social media platforms, we went in, started doing adverts, and that's so I want to encourage anybody that is thinking of going into any business, do your groundwork first.
Okay.
It's yes, the passion is there, yes, but you also need to be organized.
I like the fact that you talk about social media because I think that's what a lot of people are increasingly embracing as ways of advertising, ways of creating awareness. So in your case, how were you able to leverage all of the platforms?
Okay.
I guess Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
Okay, so prior to my resigning, Facebook was just basically to connect with people. Okay. Twitter was easy to bant, tweet, and catch up on. Same with Instagram. But then I stumbled. I met a lady. Her name is Stephanie Obi. Okay. So she told me about how you can leverage on social media because I couldn't always rely on people walking into the store. Some other people can't be bothered checking your website. Mm-hmm. So some people, in looking for other things, they stumble on your site.
Okay.
And then seeing your site, they get interested, and then from there they make purchases, they make inquiries. So that's where we focused heavily on. We had to even employ staff to manage social media solely.
Let's now go into personal branding because that's the subject of the day. Yes. What's your view? What's your philosophy of that? How important is it?
A lot of people do not know how much important branding itself is. It's the word branding basically means, oh, this is my identity. Anywhere you see me, I'll most likely this is most likely me. Okay. There are a lot of people that are branding themselves without even knowing it. For instance, if I mention Tunde Adebola to anybody, what the image they have in their head is basically how you branded yourself. So as it pertains to the fashion industry, there are people like Otedola.
Yes.
He wears only white. Okay. Only. For him, he has told himself, this is what I want. This is how I want to be addressed. This is how I want to be known in my white Boban Shokoto. Your wares always has the crest on it.
Yeah, I try.
The TAD crest.
My wares, my songs.
Exactly. So in a way, that is your own kind of brand. Yeah. So it's quite important for anybody, for everybody, that to have a personal branding, especially when it comes to your style, especially when it comes to your clothes. I have a friend who always wears this hat anywhere he goes. He has clothes. I think I've done close to maybe, I'm not exaggerating, like 30 of this. He has all kinds, and that is him. There's another person I have. His initials are carved on his shirt.
Okay.
everybody should have that special thing where, oh, they see you and they say, even, okay, like I'll give you a scenario. I have a cousin that has been wearing the same perfume scent for 15 years. So I went to his house and I sprayed perfume, and I was walking on the road, and not too far from his house, somebody said, "Oh, are you just coming from Femi's house?" And I said, "Yes." So, you know, you smell just like him. That just struck me, and I said, he's been able to own that smell.
Okay, so this is where I get to ask you, how would you like to be remembered? What's your picture of success?
They say there is no success if you don't have a successor. I think a major thing for me is I want people to be able to think of me and say, oh, I did this because Adesola challenged me, or I did this because I looked at his life. I know that God has blessed me, or God is blessing me so that I can be a blessing, not just to amass, not just to live in a big house or drive all the cars. I know that this fashion thing I'm doing is a means to an end. It's not just, oh, I'm doing it just for the sake of doing it.
Yeah.
There are lives to be touched. There are people to be blessed. There are people that are lost that need to be shown the way. And I know that, which is one of my prayer. I always pray that I don't want to look back on my life and see that, you know, okay, just be popular for the sake of being popular. There has to be a point where at least, even if it's one person whose life was changed because they came in contact with me, and I think that's probably the reason why I do what I do. That's every time I talk to my friends, I talk to somebody, they always tell me, okay, no, every time I see you or every time I talk to you, you challenge me, and I think and I'm happy with that. Beyond the amount of money you make, beyond anything else, a changed life is paramount. Yeah.
Okay, as a way of celebrating this moment, we had a shot taken while this was going on. This is a postcard version, so you can frame it with whatever color you want.
Okay.
So this is to remind you of this statement you've made, and it's our hope that as you progress, you will continue to rise to the top. So
thank you so much. Thank you so much to you, Mr. Adebola, to the cast and crew of La Lumiere DJ. I really appreciate, and I do hope to be on this show very soon.
no problem.
Thank you
We're
so
happy
much.
to have you back.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so on this note, friends, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are, when you're deliberate about your life, doors will open to you. As a favorite saying I like to say, which is, life does not give you what you deserve, but what you demand of it. When you have right information, you can be more deliberate about what you want from life. And I hope that very soon you'll be here sharing your story to the rest of the world so that we can learn from you. Because inside everybody's story is a new lesson to the life. So we'll come your way next time. It's bye for now. All the best.